So I finally got around to fixing the mowing deck and everything on this Cub Cadet 1440. You know, got the belts ready. The mowing deck is ready to put on. You know, so I headed up on a lift on there to check everything else out. And the last thing is I knew that brake was always sticky. You know, I was always having to pull up on it with my foot. So while it was up on the lift, I took that bottom plate, that bottom cover off, and it was just really sludgy in there. And you can see the spring there is just dangling. And that turns out that whole rear right caliper there was just loose, jiggling around. And everything was all sludgy up there. And while I was under there also, I took a look at that rear, the brake safety switch, and even that was pretty gummed up. So I knew I had a lot of cleaning up to do under there. So while I was there, I just power washed the hell out of everything, and got ready to oil up and lube up whatever I needed to under there. And I was playing with the linkage back and forth to make sure, you know, where it needed the most. But after it cleaned up, you know, and put it all back together, it worked pretty good, except for the brakes. Alright, it's all complete. A little crappy welding job, but it's holding together. Belts are on. I had to straighten the pulleys out. This one's still kind of cocked, but they were kind of bent inwards. Got that straightened out. The last thing to check is the brakes. So you can see there's no sign of wear on this. That's because it's not engaging. And this side is totally loose. So right now there's no brakes. Well, that is about it for the Cub Cadet 1440, all except for the brakes. but it looks to be running good. The engine's running great. The mowing deck is operating. I think it was well worth it. I think it's a great little garden tractor. But you can watch, I have a series of videos showing all the work that I put into this thing, and I created a playlist for it, but you can go back and watch all of that if you're interested. So until then, just be sure to subscribe and watch for my next video.